friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw Bart Simpson as an astronaut. So first we're going to get started with the helmet. So on the top we're going to draw in a nice big circle. So we're going to curve this line around, bringing this further down towards the middle, arching that in. And then we're going to start back on our top line now, closing off the rest of the circle, just curving this line around. And then in on the bottom. Moving in above this now, we're going to start back on this line and we're going to curve this line around, bringing this all the way over and underneath, blending that together on the bottom. On the top now, we're going to draw a diagonal line that comes up, and then we'll do the same thing as we move over on the right, ending that at the same height. From here now, we're going to close this off with a curved line from left to right. And then again, stepping further across, we're going to draw in another diagonal line that comes up, ending that at the same height. And then now from here on the top, we're just going to close this off with a straight line. In the center now, we're going to draw in a sideways oval. And now let's draw in the shape of the head. So coming over towards the right, we're going to draw a diagonal line that comes in. From that point, we'll bring this line up. Again, we're going to bring this diagonal line across, back up, and we're going to continue this pattern as we come over towards the left-hand side. Now from here on the top, we're going to draw a diagonal line that comes in, and then we're going to curve this line out, and then back in for the eyes, bringing this all the way over. And then in the middle, we're just going to arch this line up. Underneath for the right eye now, we're going to draw in a nice big half circle, bringing that up towards the right. And then over towards the right, we're going to draw in a small circle for the pupil of the eye. Moving over to the left-hand side now, in the middle for the nose, we're going to curve this line out and then in. And now closing off our left eye, we're going to arch this line around and then up towards the top. And then in the middle, we're going to draw in another circle for the pupil of the eye. Coming down now for the mouth, we're going to curve this line out and then in towards the middle. On the side, we're going to curve this line up. Underneath for the chin, we're going to arch this line in. And then for the neck, we're going to bring this line down towards the bottom. Moving over to the right now, we're going to curve this line around and then in for the ear. On the top, we're going to draw in a curved line from left to right. And then in the middle, we're going to arch this line down. Moving up above the ear to close off the back of the head now, we're going to curve this line out towards the side. And then again, moving underneath the ear, we're going to curve this line down. Adding in some details in the helmet now, we're going to curve this line over and in towards the chin. From the top here, we're going to curve this line around and then down towards our top lip. And then we're just going to continue to extend this underneath. Moving over now, let's draw in the right shoulder. So coming over on the right-hand side, we're going to curve this line down. And then moving over to the left of that, we're just going to again curve that line down, ending that so it's at the same height. Now on the bottom, we're going to close this off with a curved line from left to right. Let's leave quite a big gap now, and we're going to draw in another curved line from left to right for the glove. On the inside, we're going to arch this line up. We'll do the same thing on the right. Now on the inside, we're going to curve this line down. For the first finger, we're going to arch this line around and then in. For the second finger, we're going to curve this line over. And then on the right, we're going to arch this line back around and then in again towards the top. Now from this point on the back, we're going to arch this line in. Now let's move in behind the head for the oxygen tank, and we're going to curve this line around and then in. We're going to step up on a diagonal, curving this line all the way around and then back in. Now we're going to close it off from the top, curving this line down. Let's move across, arching this line down. Again, leaving an even amount of space, we'll replicate that. Coming in towards the middle, curving this line across. And now we come in towards the top, we're going to arch this line up and then back down on the right. We'll do the same thing on the top. Moving down now, we're going to curve this line all the way around and then up on the right. On the top, we're going to draw in a curved line towards the side. On the side now, we're going to curve this line down towards the bottom. And then from the right here, we're just going to curve this line back in towards our hand. Moving across now for the torso, we're just going to curve this line around and then in. Stepping beside that, we're going to draw in a rectangle for the belt buckle. We're going to close that off on the left-hand side with 2 curved lines that arch out. And then we'll move over on the right, curving those lines in towards our hand. Moving up above now, we're going to curve this line up towards the top. Now on the left-hand side, we're going to draw a diagonal line that comes up, and we'll do the same thing on the right. And then we're just going to draw in a zigzag pattern as we come all the way over towards the right-hand side. We'll close this off on the bottom by curving this line in, and then from that point, we'll replicate that on the right. To the left of this, we're going to curve this line down and then in, and then we'll do the same thing on the right. And then now from here, we're just going to draw in another zigzag pattern as we come all the way over on the side. Let's close off the legs now. So coming over on the right, we're going to curve this line in. On the inside now, we're going to arch this line down for our right leg. And then on the outside, we're going to curve this line in. From the point on the top here now, we're going to curve this line around and then down for the foot. And then we're going to close this off on the bottom with a curved line from left to right. Moving up above, we're going to draw in another curved line from left to right. On top, let's arch this line down. And then moving over, let's replicate that. On the inside now, we're going to curve this line across. And then we'll do the same thing over on the bottom. On the inside now, we're going to draw in a straight line that comes down. Over on the left, we're going to curve this line down. For the side of the foot, we're going to arch this line around and then down towards the bottom. Closing this off on the bottom, curving this line in. Let's move up, curving this line in again. On the top, let's arch this line down. We'll do the same thing on the right. In the middle, let's draw in another curved line from left to right. And then again, as we move in towards the top. And now let's draw in our left arm. So coming up towards the top in the corner, we're going to curve this line down. And then from the corner here, we're just going to arch this line back in. Coming across now for the arm, we're going to curve this line over and then stepping down, replicating that. From the top, we're going to draw in a curved line that arches down towards the bottom. Up above now, we're going to curve this line over. Now from this point, we're going to arch this line around and then in. And then for the fingers, we're just going to draw in 2 curved lines, arch up towards the top. For the handle, we're going to curve this line around on the top. And then on the inside, we're going to curve this line in towards the bottom. And then we'll do the same thing as we move over on the right. Now from here, from this corner, we're going to curve this line in. And then for the thumb, we're just going to arch this line around again. Now let's draw in the pumpkin bucket. So on the top here, we're going to curve this line around and then in. And then we'll continue to extend this underneath, curving this line around and then back in again. Let's close this off on the bottom now with a curved line from left to right. Closing off the top, curving this line over. And then for the handle on the back, we're just going to arch this line in. And then we'll do the same thing as we step in on the inside. For the eyes now on the left-hand side, we're going to draw in a small triangle. We'll do the same thing over on the right. Now in the middle for the eye, we're going to replicate that again. For the mouth, we're going to draw in a curved line from left to right. And then we'll do the same thing on the bottom. Now from here in the middle, we're going to curve this line down. We'll step over on the right, curving this line in. And then we'll do the same thing one more time, arching that line down. And that is it. That's how you draw Bart Simpson as an astronaut. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I will see you all on the next one.